I have 2 hibiscus plants in large containers. One was cut back in the fall. Should I cut the other one back in the spring or just wait and see if it blooms? And this is from Miss Beverly. And Miss Beverly, we have Mr. Rick here. And he's gonna tell us what we should do with our hibiscus. But hardy hibiscus?
Well,
tropical hibiscus?
Yes, I thought about that.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a hardy hibiscus and she cut it back in the fall, well, she did the right thing because the top died with frost.
Okay.
I'm assuming if they were in containers, though, they may have been tropical hibiscus, and hopefully they've spent the winter in a warm, sunny window.
Hopefully, right.
And if they did, the one that she cut back should have put on new growth over the winter.
Oh, okay.
The other one probably has lost a lot of leaves from being indoors.
Okay.
Possibly has some insect problems, which they usually do. And I would maybe tip it a little bit, but not cut it back too much.
Okay.
If the other one is a hardy hibiscus and it didn't die over the winter being in a pot, I always laugh when people keep things in pots that are hardy in the ground, but you know, in the pot they freeze from the sides as well as from the top. Think about that.
Okay.
So
think about that before.
it may or may not have wintered.
Okay.
But anyway, if it's hardy hibiscus, always cut them back in the fall. They will come back in the spring. They're always tardy coming up. You always think they've died, but they're much later, you know, maybe mid to late April before you see any top growth on them. The tropical hibiscus really don't like temperatures below 50.
Oh.
And they're spectacular, you know, they bloom all summer long, have big gaudy blooms, depending on the color you select, and then they're great. But they're not the greatest houseplant, unless you've got, you know, like a sunroom or a little greenhouse or something. They don't fare well in dry humidity, you know. So probably not the rosiest answer.
Go, Miss Beverly. But you did mention tipping. What do you mean by tipping?
Okay, if it's a long branch, maybe just cut back to the second or third node from the end. Okay. And so it would branch again. If you know, you cut it back severely now, it's going to take too long before it flowers.
We hope you enjoyed the video. We have hundreds more. To subscribe, just click below.